Yeah, hi all, welcome to Neutral Mind channel. Today we will discuss about credit memo and debit memo. Okay. First I will explain you what is credit memo and debit memo. Then I will show you process. After that I will show you mandatory configuration for the same. Okay. Credit memo and debit memo. First I will explain you credit memo. Example, I have created sales order, I done delivery, I done billing. Sometimes there is no delivery, sales order, billing in services. Okay. Billing, when I sent when I sent goods to customer, sometimes I charged uh, more than compared to actual cost. Okay, that time I need to pay some amount to customer. That time we can create credit memo. Okay. Debit memo, sometimes I paid less than actual quantity. After that we checked it, we charged less than. Example, today government increased taxes, unfortunately we have done old charges. That means we need to create debit memo, we can charge to customer. Credit memo means company is giving amount to customer. Debit memo means company charging to customer. That means not just like normal invoice, additional. Okay. For credit memo and debit memo, these all are happening after sales invoice is completed. We are creating credit memo. Okay. Sales invoice created, we need to pay some amount to customer. Example, I send some service items to customer. Okay, some items are not working, the customer pay total amount. After that they find it, they sent quotation to us. Oh, we find we need to pay some amount to customer. With that reference, invoice reference, we need to create credit memo request. Credit memo request is nothing but a sales order requesting, customer requesting us. Okay, we are creating whatever, what is the item or how much amount we need to pay to customer, we can maintain. With reference to credit memo request sales order, credit memo request is nothing but a sales order. Okay, one more sales order we are creating with reference to invoice. Okay. After that we can create credit memo. Credit memo means invoice, credit memo request means sales order. Okay, sales order, invoice we are doing. So sometimes debit memo, sometimes we create a debit memo. Example, price is increased, unfortunately our users created with old price, or charges increased by government, we have done with old charges, we need to charge some more amount to customer. Okay, that purpose already we have created sales invoice, sales order, delivery, billing. So if delivery is not there, sales order, billing we done. Okay, with reference to, again we don't we are not doing sales invoice, we can do debit memo, that is additional, we need to charge them. That purpose we are using debit memo. First, with the reference to sales invoice, we can create debit memo request. Debit memo request is nothing but a sales order. Okay, we can create debit memo. Debit memo is nothing but a sales invoice. Same thing, credit memo and debit memo we will call as a credit note and debit note. There is no difference. Some learners confusion against what is credit note, debit note. We know credit memo, debit memo. You don't know credit note, debit note. Credit memo, debit memo, credit note, debit note, same. Okay. To create credit memo, we can create credit memo request, that means sales order with reference to original sales invoice. To create debit memo, we need to create debit memo request with reference to original invoice. From debit memo request to debit memo means debit memo invoice we are creating. That is clear introduction about credit memo and debit memo. Okay. Now I am going to create credit memo. PA01, okay, VA01, I want to create credit memo now. Okay, CR is SAP standard. If you have ZCR, ZCR or ZCRM, something is there, you can create with your company. Okay, based on configuration you can create. I am using standard. Okay, here two types are there. You can enter the customer sales material, you can do it, but most probably our sales persons users and super users, they can ask with reference to that invoice only. Suppose you can create direct credit memo, how system knows which invoice against we are doing this one? Because go to create with reference, here billing, select billing document, you can enter your billing document which you want. Okay, if here copy item selections 2 are there, if you can copy it, all items, all quantity will come. Okay, if you go with item selection, system will show you which items you want to create. Okay, first item already I used. Okay, second item purpose I am creating credit memo. Okay, once you created, I want to create credit memo, I want to repay amount for this item to customer. Okay, copy. Okay, copy. Okay, if you want to change quantity 0.5 something, you can change. Okay, automatically amount will come this one. You want to change condition, you can change condition, price also will change. Okay, I don't want to see this basic things, this is basic thing only. Okay, here PO number is optional, because what is PO, why we are using PO and PO date? PO is nothing but a customer sending us PO, that means our company is vendor for customer. Okay, they can send PO to us, we need this much goods. Okay, because that PO number we can maintain whatever customer sent, PO date, which date they sent. Okay, credit memo is nothing but already with reference to that PO number we have created sales order, delivery and invoice. Okay, invoice. Here this is optional, if you want to maintain same credit memo, you can same PO number you can maintain, otherwise you can leave it, system will accept. Okay, save it. Sorry, one important reason I forget it here, order reason is most important point in credit memo, debit memo and sales returns, because why you are creating credit memo? Okay, system is asking what is the reason. Okay, see, price discrepancy, price was too high, we have sent too high price because we are, otherwise damaged, some goods are damaged in transit. Which one you want to maintain, you can maintain based on your company business scenario, they can maintain it. Okay, business scenario, actual reason, whatever actual reason is there, based on that we can maintain it, then save it. Okay, credit memo request has been created. Okay, go to change. Whenever you are creating credit memo request or debit memo request or return order, automatic billing black is there. Already I explained this configuration in sales returns chapter. Again I will explain you while we are going to configuration in this class last. Okay, you can remove billing black, that means here empty space is there, this one you can select. Okay, then save it. Here one more option is there, if you want to go direct billing, system will create billing, otherwise you can save it. Okay, go to VF01. Okay, VF01. Okay, here two types, if you can enter directly all whatever we have maintained credit memo request total, it will copy to credit memo, otherwise go to selection list. Okay, if you want to change quantity, you can change, here 3-4 items are there, how many items you want to create credit memo, you can do it. Okay, okay, enter. See, if you want to change price everything, you can double click and do it. Okay, otherwise you can save it. Okay, you can save it. See, credit memo has been generated. Go to change. Okay, accounting, accounting entries has been generated. Okay, double click on accounting document. Your accounting document will generate. Here in general sales scenario, normal invoice level, customer is debit, sales revenue is credit. Here we are paying amount to customer, that means here customer is credit. Credit means minus in sales books. Our sales revenue is debit. Okay, this is accounting entries per credit memo. Okay, if you want a clear class, I have given one class, that is SDFI integration, SAP SDFI integration along with VKOA settings. I have given one class, you can check it for clear accounting entries. Okay, again now we have created credit memo request and credit memo and accounting entries. Then now you can go to VA01, you can create debit memo. Okay, go to with reference. I don't want to go directly, always we are going to with reference to invoice. If you want to create with reference order, you can create, but as per business standards that is wrong, because already invoice is created. Why we are going with sales order reference? That is wrong entry. Always you can refer billing document. Okay, select, go to item selections. Okay, select which item you want to do debit memo, copy here. Okay, copy here, go to sales tab. Here you can select order region, select order region. Okay, excellent price, fast delivery. Okay, lot of options are there. Which option you want to? Replacement part agreement exist, pre returns, service repair, price discrepancy. If you want to enter, you can enter. Okay, credit memo process. Okay, ERP billing service. Which one you want? Good service I am taking. Okay, we have given good service, we are charging to some other already. We have given old price, now this price is increased. Okay, if you want to change target quantity, you can change 0.5. okay, you can change automatically, price will change. Okay, then save it. Debit memo request has been saved. Okay, go to change VA02, enter your document number, then enter. Okay, remove billing black. Okay, go to billing directly, you can save it and go to VF01 and create debit memo request, or in VA02 level only, here only. Okay, here billing option is there, you can create billing, automatically system will redirect to billing. Okay, save it. Our debit memo completed. We have created debit memo request, then debit memo created. Okay, go to VF02 VF02 accounting. Okay, your accounting entry has been generated. Double click here. Here customer is debited, sales revenue is credit, opposite to credit memo. This is just like normal sales process. This document is reference document. Okay, billing document. Okay, this is accounting document number, FI document number. Okay, this is reference. Okay, this is called credit memo and debit memo. First we have created credit memo request, then we have created debit memo. I shown accounting entries per credit memo. Next I created debit memo request, then I created debit memo, shown accounting entries per debit memo. Okay, now I will show you mandatory configuration for this. Okay, /n VO V8. You know, sales area to sales document assignment, everybody knows. I explained enquiry, quotation, sales order configuration level. You can check it. I don't want to show it. It is also I explained there, but particularly credit memo, debit memo purpose I am explaining. Okay, some changes are there in document level. Here K means credit memo. Okay, K means credit memo. Okay, number range assignments, you can check sales order, enquiry and quotation chapter level. Okay, next most important thing here, screen sequence groups, this one. Okay, document pricing procedure, that is same to determine this one. Order related billing type G2 credit memo. Okay, billing black, while we are creating credit memo or debit memo, automatic billing black is there because we maintained here, because it is coming. There is no delivery in credit memo and debit memo. So, we always 100% we are not doing delivery. Some business scenarios they can ask, you can maintain delivery type here, and also the delivery, these things you can maintain, but that is wrong practice. Okay, only if we are creating delivery means that is sales returns only. Okay, this is mandatory thing. Okay, remaining everything is same as our sales document. I explained this in sales order, inquiry, quotation class. Next, debit memo, DR. Okay, debit memo, L means debit memo, screen sequence group is credit and debit memo. Okay, remaining all are same. Here order related billing type is L2 debit memo. Intercompany billing, normally we are not doing with reference to debit memo. Some scenarios they can ask, you can maintain. Okay, billing black. Okay, while you are creating credit memo or debit memo, automatic billing black will come because this one. Okay, remaining all are same. Okay, this one slash OVA02. Next, item categories, VOV7 transaction. Okay, here L2N. Okay, L2N. Okay, sorry, slash and VOV7 transaction code is VOV7. Otherwise you can go with FAT, SPRO, sales and distribution, sales documents. Okay, sales documents items, there you can maintain. Okay, L2N. Here see, this is billing relevance, this is price relevance. Billing, what is billing relevance they have maintained, this is order related billing. C means relevant per order related billing, target quantity, status according to category. Schedule line not allowed because we are not creating any item relevant for delivery. It is not delivery, this is not returns. Okay, this is most important things in item category. Okay, debit memo also almost same, there is nothing but. Okay, this is item category. Schedule line category not required because we are not creating any billing. Okay, apart them there is schedule item category determination is there, slash and VO V4. Okay, DR. What is item category group in material master? Okay, okay, this is dine L2N. 0001 is item category. If you maintain it, it will come. This is okay. 0002 NO RM. See, this is our item category group. Okay, it will come L2N. Okay, just like credit memo also same. Okay, credit memo G to N. Okay, G to N. Where is the norm? If service item is there, that is the DIN. Okay, it is credit memo norm. Okay, LEIS DIN, these all are service materials. Here also same. If you want to maintain anything, if you want to maintain Z to ZG2N, you can maintain it. Otherwise ZCR, ZCRM, whatever which is easy, you can maintain that item category. You can maintain here, it will come. Okay, schedule and category assignment not required here because this is order related billing. Okay, and also next billing types /n VOFA. Okay, here /n VF02 L2. Okay, L2, this is debit memo. Okay, here everything is same. This is P for sales debit memo. Okay, C per order, D per P per debit memo. Okay, P debit memo. If it is credit memo, it is O. Okay, LR, everything is same. Invoice list, S1 cancel invoice type. Okay, which cancel invoice type you want to maintain. Okay, everything is same, there is nothing difference. Okay, these all are the differences. This is I already explained delivery and billing level. You can this one. Okay, next G2. Okay, see G2 here. O means credit memo, remaining all are same. Cancel billing type S2, S1, whatever each one you want, you can create. ZS2 you can create. Just think, sales document or billing document or item category, if you want to create with Z, you can copy here, you can change or go to new entries. If you can copy, everything will copy, only whichever required you can change it. If you want to change, suppose I am copying here, it is changed. Okay, G2 you want to change ZG2, you can maintain. Okay, these things you can, if you want to maintain these things, you can maintain and save it. Okay, then enter, you can save it. Already Z2 is there. If you enter ZG2 everything, anything, it will allow. Okay, once these all are completed, there is copying controls is there. Copying controls class already I given in /n VTFA. Copying controls class already given in my neutral mind channel, you can refer it. Okay, just I will show you for one document. Okay, CR2 G2 billing document G2, sales document CR. Okay, target and this one. Okay, double click here, header level whatever you have maintained, it will come. We maintain copying requirement header level. Okay, if you want to change anything here, you can change it. Otherwise go to item level, select your item category G2N. Okay, G2N. Okay, double click here, this one billing quantity. How billing quantity will come? A, order quantity less invoice quantity, same as order quantity or less. Invoice quantity should be same as order quantity or less. Okay, negative quantity is allowed, always it is positive. Pricing how they maintain, whenever we are creating billing, copy pricing element unchanged, it will not change pricing element automatically from sales order to billing, it will copy. Okay, if you want to change anything, you can change. You can click here, it will go to change mode. You can click this pencil. Okay, specs and pencil symbol is there, that is edit. Okay, it will go to edit mode, new entries will come, copy option will come, you can copy. Okay, see here, see, go to GTN, see, if if you want to enter new entries, enter new item category, I will show you. Okay. See, new item category you can enter, you can maintain. Otherwise, double click here, go to copy. Okay, same thing you can copy. Otherwise, come back. Right now we are in item level. Header level you can enter, you want to enter new documents here, go to new entries or select anything and copy here. Okay, system will allow to change these things. Okay, that is change option. Already I explained this thing in copying controls class level. Again I explained for this one. Debit memo also same, dr to l2. Okay, dr to l2, l2n is I will show you. Billing document l2 dr. Okay, see, double click here, item details will come. Double click here, l2n is our item category, it will come. l2n is our item category. Double click here, see, yeah, billing quantity less than order quantity, evaluate plus unchanged pricing elements. Okay, if you want to change pricing, exchange rate type, everything you can maintain here. Price source, from where you can pick price. Okay, if you want to change here, go to edit, you can change. Header level you want to change, go to edit or new entries, you can change. Friends, up to now I have explained what is credit memo and debit memo, why we are creating credit memo and debit memo, what is credit memo request and credit memo, what is debit memo request and debit memo. Debit memo, credit memo and debit note and credit note both all are same. Credit memo, credit note, debit memo, debit note both are same, there is no difference. And also I explained you, I shown process credit memo and debit memo, credit memo request to debit memo, credit memo request to credit memo, debit memo request to debit memo process I shown. After that I explained mandatory, not mandatory, total configuration I shown. Okay, total configuration I shown. If you like my video, please subscribe my channel Neutral Minds, and also if possible you can share it to your friends to get knowledge, and also don't forget like and comment. Thank you.